let's talk about it, because I ain't want to talk about it, but let's talk about it. Like, there's certain people out there that their parents, bro, believe that their kid is the next Jesus. Not the next, like, Michael Jordan. The next Jesus. Like, they could do no wrong, never did anything. And then that's when I come in, and I'm like the backhand that you never got.
Because there are a lot of white parents, huh?
No comment. Are you awake?
We rolling? Was that John Henderson? You ever see that John Henderson thing when he's like, hit me?
Oh, dude.
Wait, hold up. We got a screen behind us. We can pull it up, right?
One of the best clips
Don't do that.
Hold on.
in history.
Hold on.
Hey.
John Henderson.
Don't do
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He's like, you making blood come in my mouth.
What? Yeah, dude.
Like 5'4", little doctor.
Hold on. Ready? Can we do this now? Dude, this...
TV.
Clear your mind so you can focus and play with courage.
Joe, that ain't good enough. Come on, Joe. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You making blood come from my damn mouth. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You gotta make blood come to the mouth. You can't just smack me and don't hit me hard. That bullshit. When you hit a mother, you hit that mother.
Dude, okay, hold on. Hold on, dude. Imagine just being number 72. Okay? Just imagine being number 72 here.
You can't just smack me and don't hit me hard. That bullshit. When you hit a mother, you hit that mother. Get your ass. Let's go.
Bro, he can't. Dude. Does he flinch? Does he flinch? I think he flinches. Is this another one?
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Ah. Dude, watch number 72. He 100% flinches right here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Maybe not. I would have flinched so hard, dude. Like, imagine having to block this guy, dude.
I'm like, Coach, there is something wrong with this man.
Oh, God, dude. Welcome to Athletic Aesthetic, dude. This is how I want to do the show from now on.
Let me smack the shit out of you right now.
Like
I'm talking about, I'm not holding back.
Absolutely not. I have so many concussions already.
Hey, Vinnie, I'm not Joe. You ain't
gonna
have to ask me
This doesn't
twice.
work because it's behind me. I need like a mirror. All right, are we in the show? What are we talking about today? I did this Odell Beckham knockoff. What do you guys think? Hey, you know what this episode's called?
What the fuck? That's what this is.
No, this episode's called Daddy Swap is Home. Okay? Daddy Swap is here. Because I got more laptops than some of these guys have years in their craft. Okay? Back to the old UniEdits days, all right? So this athletic aesthetic thing, this ain't new to me, Trey.
You better back up. Hey, I am not Joe, okay? It's going to take one. I'm telling you that right now.
This one has so much paint all over it.
Is that paint? You sure that's paint?
Well, it's electric blue and neon sunset yellow,
Yeah,
so I would hope so. Oh, dude.
Which one's heavier?
This one is so heavy. Maybe, I don't know if anybody listening to this show or watching this show is a graphic designer, but
Bro, this is gonna break the glass.
I love collecting stickers throughout the years, and then when I outwork the laptop and it finally dies, I get to. It's like a collage of all the things I did that year.
So tell me about this year.
I lived in Charlotte for the most part when I was working on this. See, as you can see here, we got the original chaos, dude. I got the original VC2 logo. It was yellow and blue.
Where?
Because it was Pittsburgh, Carolina.
Ah. Okay.
When we first launched VC2.
Now explain the bottles with faces on them.
Bottles with faces? Oh, Angelus. That's the paint that you use for sneaker customization.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and if you buy a lot of those, nobody cares about my stickers.
Okay.
I want to show you some mock-ups today because a bunch of NFL teams have been launching new uniforms. I'm sweating, dude. A lot of NFL teams. Shout out to Brandon and Butler.
Oh
New swag.
Gosh. I'm wearing all branded, you know what I mean? Brand gang. It is hot. I ain't gonna lie. My armpits.
That jacket is.
It's nice.
So we go to, actually, shout out to Brandon and Butler. They gave us some gear. We're going to be working together with them. And we don't know what that looks like yet, but that was an interesting experience for me.
Facts.
Because I went in there and I got there like a little bit late.
Nah, I didn't think you need to tell the truth on this one because I was over there stalling. Like when I say stalling, like I do pretty good with stalling, bro. But like it got around that time period where there's nothing left to stall. Like,
yeah. Well, here's the thing: we were at a shoot, and the shoot was extended. We had to stay and capture some more stuff, and so I feel bad, you know. And I show up, and I'm like, you know, meet the guy who owns the place and your friend, and it was just great people. Their store's amazing. First
really
of all,
nice.
like it's huge, and like it's the space itself is like very unique for where it's at.
for sure.
Like they said, it was like voted new construction or new building of the year or something like that at one point.
Architecture, 1968.
Yeah, something like that. But it was really interesting. So if you're in that area or whatever, check them out. I think they have a website too.
For sure.
But the reason I'm saying this because like you and I just have a different dynamic when it comes to like I don't know, just things. And you
Just things. Okay.
Dude, so we show up. And first of all, I feel bad because I'm late. And you're just there and you've already got the full tour. You've already scoped out the store for like what you want to get and all this stuff. And then I'm like, man, I'm sure this guy will understand. You know, like we're running over today. And then I'm like, what did he do in the past? And they're like, oh, he was a Marine, right? Was he a Marine?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, if there's anybody I shouldn't be late for, it's a meeting with this guy because he's just going to pick me apart. But turns out he was understanding. Super good people. We're going to be working together with them. And just watching you, though, is so funny because I'm like the guy that's in there and I'm like, are you sure it's okay if I take this? Are you sure it's okay if I like get this or like whatever? And you were like, what's my budget? And they were like $200. And you were like, bet. Loaded up a bag, dapped up your girl and was like, out. And then I'm just still saying, I haven't picked out a single item yet. And I went to her and I was like, what did Trey get? And she's like, a bunch of coats. And I was like, okay. And she goes, yeah, we're supposed to be like we'd like for you guys to share some content. And I was like, all right, I'm going to make him wear a coat for the podcast. So thanks for actually sticking true to your word. It's a nice coat.
It's nice. It's not
dude,
that
this
heavy
is-
either. Seriously, it's not that heavy. I promise you. It's surprisingly not that heavy. I wouldn't have wore it today. Trust me. I was sweating when I get here.
I've bench pressed lighter weight than that.
I think it's not as heavy as it feels, I promise.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, motherfucker. You on one today, so I'm just letting you roll. Let's talk about these uniforms. Can we do that?
Well, before we do, how was your 7-on-7? So tell the people you coach 7-on-7 and
Vinnie wants to fight today, bro. Like, I think Vinnie's in a position where he truly believes he can fight me today.
I thought you wanted to give some updates.
Nah, today 7-on-7 was cool. We ended up making it to the semifinals, losing to the team who won the national chip. And we came to a realization that we're not far. You know what I mean? Like, we're not far at all from where we want to be, what our goals are. So it was a good time. The kids had a really, really good experience. And then other than that, man, like, Vegas is Vegas. You know what I mean? So it was a good time.
How did you take all these kids to Vegas and, like, not lose your absolute, just lose your mind?
Well, it was
That
extremely
scary.
It was extremely difficult, and there's multiple reasons why it was extremely difficult. First reason, let me talk about the first reason. First reason is difficult because the kids want to explore. You know what I mean? It's Vegas, so everybody wants to know what Vegas is.
These are like high school students,
They're high
right?
school kids, you feel me? So they think that they're going to go down the strip and find somebody their age, which is not going to happen. And then the second thing that made it difficult is that this was also a girls' national championship. So there's girls there who are also their age.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like we had a game, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, it's time to warm up. I turn behind me. Where's my players? All of them are just stuck, just looking at them. I'm like, hey, yo, We got a game to get to.
Is that why you lost?
But I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Because me at 15, I was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But it was fun because the kids had a good time, and they competed their butts off, man. They did everything I asked them to do to the best of their abilities. But, bro, that heat whooped their butts, bro. Like, that heat.
It was hot out there?
Bro, it was 96 out. and
Really?
Probably like
it was
almost
freezing here. I didn't think it would be that hot out there.
Bro, it was scorching.
Really?
It was so hot that I was tired and I was just coaching.
Man.
So they did a good job.
So what's next? Do you have any more tournaments upcoming or?
Now I'm full-time training, man. Now I'm really more so on my own schedule. So like
Coach Trey's back?
Yeah, man. I'm
To
back
like
to training.
101s?
101s only right now, man. I'm enjoying it, getting back to it. I need to get back to it. And I feel like it's a space for me, man. I love the coach. It's one of the things that bring me peace.
If people like are listening and they're playing and they want to be trained by you, like is that a thing that you offer? Do you offer training or do you only work with set specific players?
I offer training, but I don't really like to waste my time. Like, even if you're willing to pay, like if I feel like you're not taking it serious, I'll give you your money back. I'm that type of coach. Like, I don't got time to sit here and mess with you and figure things out. Like,
If I went and paid someone to train me and then they gave me my money back, I'd just quit the sport. Like,
listen, I'm not gonna lie to you,
quit,
bro.
dude.
Let's talk about it, because I ain't want to talk about it, but let's talk about it. Like, there's certain people out there that their parents, bro, believe that their kid is the next Jesus. Not the next, like, Michael Jordan. The next Jesus. Like, they could do no wrong, never did anything. And then that's when I come in, and I'm like the backhand that you never got.
Those are a lot of white parents, huh?
No comment. No comment. But there are a lot of parents out there that are like that. I'm not saying
I'm
they're
just
white
trying to paint the
parents.
picture.
Like, I'm not.
I'm a white dude. I can say that.
You can. That's what makes it funny. It's just like, now I see what he means when I put him in that position, bro, because I can't say nothing back to that. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, yeah, it's the white people. No, I'm not going to say that.
Serving Trey. Trey's everything. Oh, shit.
I done lost the ball in the air, dog. I ain't catching that. That's one of those situations,
Yeah.
like, why didn't you catch the oop?
Yeah.
There was a defender down there, coach. I don't know, bro. Can we talk about the uniforms, please? Because I'm about to get in trouble, bro. Go ahead. Talk about the uniforms.
All right. So some of you probably don't know. When I first started getting into design during college,
He said it's the white people. Like, just out of left field. Like, Jesse, shut the
I can't see. Like, I can't see it not being.
What?
I
Okay,
can't.
first of all, no. If I'm under the bus, you're under the bus. Why do you say it's the white parents?
I've never played football with anybody who wasn't white who had their parents stay after practice to just have a word with the coach.
Oh my god!
Like my black friends would get in the car and their dad would be like, "Yeah, you suck, dude. Like, get your shit together." And then like I'd get in my white friends' cars and they'd be like, "Oh, he did not say that. That's it. I'm going down there. Coach Trey, come here." And then,
Bro, I'm not the one or the two.
do you ever get one of these?
Time out. Look at my face. Hey, can somebody put the motherfucking? Hey. If a parent does this to me, you might as well find your husband. You might as well find your uncle, your grandfather, because somebody's getting their ass whooped. I don't know who.
This is Trey.
I'm just being
Keep
honest.
talking.
I'm being honest. If you're going to do one of these to me, like, come here. Like, I'm your child. Come here. Oh, I bet. Now, when I come there, understand what you about to get into.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. This is Trey. If a parent comes up to Trey. Oh no. Cam Newton. This is Trey. This is Trey after someone goes like this real quick.
And that's definitely one of my players over there. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah. That's me on the phone for sure. Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's definitely a couple times though. Like, there's a couple coaches out there that I've definitely wanted to fight at one point in time or another, but for the most part, I've never gotten one of these. If you hit me with one of these, then you might as well just turn around and go home, cause I'm not coming.
Well, we're gonna get better at using this TV for sure, because this is not working. But this is fun.
I'm having a great time.
Like, I want to do this more often where we just kind of pull up some stuff
And talk shit.
talk about it. Like, I'm not watching sports at all right now. I just feel so busy in life, and like I don't know what's happening.
Me neither.
Like, I don't know who's trading for who, but the only thing that keeps me just pulled into the sport right now. New uniforms coming out, dude.
New unis.
New unis. Team releases a new uniform, and I'm on Twitter. I'm on X. I'm on Threads. I'm trying to. Dude, I don't know what it is. There's something about like new uniforms. And if you played a
get you
sport, have you ever been on a team when you got new uniform? You were at Pitt when you guys did the whole rebrand. So what did that feel like? Because that was like one of the most like hyped up rebrands of all time, right?
First of all, we're the Panthers, and there's nothing more I wanted in this entire world to be Black Panthers, bro. Like, if we'd have had a full black uni, not the iron uni that was a dusted, rusted, like, uni, I wanted a full Wakanda Forever Black Panther uniform. And we didn't get that. So, ultimately, it was cool. The rebrand
The
was
basketball
cool.
team did.
Which is, excuse my language, which is fucking crazy, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, they were like,
They ain't win nothing. They ain't win nothing. Like, they ain't win shit. In how long? They just started winning. I lied. They did just
it's
start winning.
It's easier to get like alternate basketball uniforms when you have 20 people on the team,
which makes sense,
than football. But like, yeah, those, I don't know. Like, I think that Pitt, for some reason, I was a huge fan of the navy and gold. Everybody wanted the blue and yellow. You didn't like the navy and gold.
I hated the navy
I
and
hated
gold.
when they moved to like a tan. When you were there, it was like navy and tan. It wasn't like a
It was
gold.
ugly.
You know what I mean?
It was ugly.
Early 2000s, like Larry Fitzgerald era, like it was a gold.
Right.
Like a Saints gold.
Right.
Anyways.
Still trash.
So I figured it would be good because at the very beginning of me doing art, this is what I was trying to say, I did concept uniforms, and I was known as UniEdits on Instagram.
That's how I followed you.
And so, yeah, dude. So if you followed, I guess, because you were selling me socks back then, remember?
Sure.
That's
Listen,
I probably gave you my IG, and I was still UniEdits.
Have we ever talked about that?
Yeah,
story?
that was the basement. That was, remember, we found out when you were in the basement episode.
Yes,
But
yes,
just to remind everybody, so like we found out Trey sold me a pair of socks years ago.
I was like 15.
The mall when you had your own
little brand #jetpack.
Hashtag jetpack. And so that was a crazy story. Jesse just learned about
Jesse, you didn't know about that.
but we'll have to pull up the clip at some point and just reminisce on that story. But during that time, I was just doing concept uniforms, and a lot of the uniforms that I designed over the years have been brought to life by the team or, used in some way.
Shape or
And I
form.
thought it would be fun to like go back through some of my favorites and some of the ones that like clearly got ripped off by the NFL, or it was just inspired. And guess what? Like, I'm not getting like crazy with some of these designs, so it's not so far fetched to be like, oh, the Vikings used a yellow number and I designed that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I created that, but I did do it before they released it and never made it happen. So
let's talk about it.
So
can I talk my shit on one of these?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. Go ahead.
No, start.
Okay, first one.
Because I don't know where to start.
First one, this one's tough. I don't know why the Giants don't think about this, just because the Giants need an alternate uniform. That same plain Jane they've been wearing has not did them any service. They have not won in that uniform. They have not done shit in that uniform.
Because I'm going to look something up.
Then we got my man over here in the Texans, D-Hop, a.k.a. The One. I will say this, D-Hop does look clean. I like the silver with the gray with the Texas star on the shoulders. I think a lot of people would go towards that, especially on the helmet as well. The helmet would have been crazy, but it's too much towards the Cowboys, so we just gonna stay with the star on the sleeve. You know what I mean?
So the reason I wanted to look this up was because look at this Giants uniform that's circulating the internet right now. Let's go to my punch. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. So it's based off their throwback uniform, and it like has a lot of the similar elements in the striping here.
Yours is better for sure.
Well, I mean, this one's based off. Thank you, but this one's based off an actual like throwback.
Yeah.
So if they bring these to life, don't be surprised. You heard it here first on the Athletic Aesthetic podcast. Giants throwbacks coming this year.
Why did they ever do that though? That was a dumb move.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Giants have arguably the best home and away throwback uniforms in the league right now, and they're going to scrap them for this, supposedly. So we'll see.
That's a terrible decision.
Right. And Saquon doesn't even play for them anymore, so they're making bad decisions everywhere.
Saquads.
All right, let's see. I don't know if this is going to like, does this just go down? Okay, cool. All right, here's a couple other ones, right? So this is a Texans concept that I came up with, right?
I like the
A
all
couple
white.
years ago, and
Cocaine crazy.
yeah, and I pull up some of the new Texans uniforms. Let me know your thoughts on these right now. This one I did before the Broncos played the Panthers in the Super Bowl, whatever that is.
That's actually kind of smooth, though. I'm not going to lie. I like that one a lot.
That one got a lot of hate.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of my designs back in the day used to get, like, a lot of people would either love or hate them.
Right.
And the more polarizing, the more they would blow up.
Mm.
And it was pretty interesting.
So you had to do your best to do your worst type, though.
Sometimes, yeah. Like, I was like, dude, I hate this, but I know a lot of people are going to hate
gonna
this.
jump.
Like, I did, like, a Penn State one, and Michigan State had these alternate uniforms one year where it just said State really big across the chest. And so I put State really big across the Penn State, and everyone's like, no, like, you know, like, just.
Bro, you can't do that with those Penn State people, bro. You know it's a cold up there. You got to be careful.
So this was a crazy design I made back in, like, college in
I
like,
remember this
2012,
I do remember this one.
2013. So I updated it when my Photoshop skills improved a few years later. Look at the difference in, like, just the actual helmet and, like, the,
It looks more realistic on that one over there.
yeah, just a fun little
Did a good
thing
job
there.
there.
Some other ones that were fun over the years that really got a lot of, like, love online.
I like the Dolphins
Mike
one.
Wallace, this Trojans one.
That's pretty cool.
This was all hand drawn with, like, within Photoshop, which back in 2012, 2013, like, Photoshop isn't what it is now.
Right.
So, like, dude, I was just,
Doing anything.
yeah, like, you should see some of my first ones. They're so bad. I thought this was like, dude, I essentially solved all the world's, like,
You were hype about
problems.
this.
Yeah, I was like, dude, if I could do this, I could do anything. Like, this was a cool moment because this was a uniform I did concept for the Lions. All these are awful, by the way. That's just preface. This was 2012, so I was just trying to get people to look, and it was cool because Reggie Bush, like, retweeted. It was like my first major shout out.
Shout out to Reggie, Human Joystick.
Reggie Bush. These two were, like, part of my senior show, I believe. This one was for sure. I actually have this one printed in my office, and this one was just,
That one's interesting for sure. Is that Florida State?
no, it's San Diego State. Aztecs.
That's actually super cool then.
These went crazy. Like, every time I post, the first time I posted this, it got like 10,000 likes.
For real.
Yeah, and it's like,
That's tough.
I've seen this design on probably 150 youth, high school, college teams.
100%.
Like, nobody did it before I did this. This is the one design I'll hang my hat on and be like,
You did that
nah, I, like, really, like, started a trend.
first.
And,
Talk your shit, Vinnie.
Yeah. And then I'm notorious for, like, doing horrible designs that I just want to just stir the pot because I know for sure Jets fans are going to look at that and go, God, dude, like,
That is shitty.
horrible. But if you actually look at this Texans uniform, the reason I brought it up again based off that J.J. Watt one is kind of similar to, like, the concept they were going with the horns on the shoulders on the new one.
Yeah.
So I'll maybe we can edit, like, one of those pictures in. But this, you know, there's a lot, and even in the striping in the pants, if you look at the pants that they just released, there's a lot of, like, similarities to the designs. If you look at the Jets uniforms that they just got rid of, right, they had the green stripe that came up as well, right? Or
No, it
how
came
did-
up. It was white
yeah,
here.
it was like
and
a stripe.
It was
like
green on the
pointed.
other
So,
one.
like, and I also did one with the Browns, which I don't have on this slide, that was really similar to when they had their stripe come up.
Really?
So that was, like, another trend that, like, I was doing a lot in my designs around the time a lot of these teams. Again, I'm not taking credit for it, but there are very crazy similarities.
Very close.
Based off, and I got the timestamps that mine were out first. So I'm just saying, either I'm, like, in a wavelength with the Nike design team, or they're looking at your boy's page.
Hey, they doing something.
Oh yeah, here, like the Cleveland, right? Oh, the white. I put this one up here because they just recently brought back the white helmets, right? I posted this in 2016.
Bro, this is the exact uniform that they have right
Right.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing with this one. This is their color rush essentially. Only they added yellow stripes into here, so the whole thing's yellow. But again,
what
like,
you're saying is the NFL needs to pay you.
This was what I did for the Tennessee Titans as a throwback to the Oilers about 4 or 5 years ago. This is the Houston Texans uniform they just released today as a throwback to the Houston Oilers.
Okay, so talk to me. What do you think right now out of the new
I mean, this
jerseys?
one's crazy. Look at this
That's
swing.
nuts.
Look at this similarity.
That is
right
nuts.
here. Like, I did this 4 or 5 years ago. They released this today. Both of them a nod to, like, the Houston Oilers era. Which, by the way, that's another hot topic thing. I believe that the Tennessee Titans should get to do the Houston colorway, throwback, and whatever. But the Houston Texan fans and the franchise there believe that it belongs to them because it was Houston, not Tennessee.
Right.
But Tennessee moved or Houston Oilers moved to Tennessee, and they were the Tennessee Oilers for like a season or two before they changed to the Titans. So that naming right to me belongs to them. So them bringing back hints of like this baby blue is like them stealing like culture vulture in the old Tennessee boys over here.
Nah.
Or is it vice versa? I don't know.
Let's talk about it.
See, there's a lot of drama.
Let's talk about it. There's a lot of trauma. That is a hot topic.
But I do like the design.
Okay, so answer this question. What's the best new jersey that came out to you?
I really love the Lions' new look with I like what they did. I think simplifying their uniform, taking away, dude, they had the worst. They went from probably the worst alternate to one of the best. The gray, the all gray that they were wearing was just absolutely horrible. And now, and then they started to pair those with that alternate blue helmet, and it looked like a train wreck.
It was
But now their alternate is the black uniform, and I think it looks good.
Right.
Denver, which that's another one that I didn't even bring up on here. I have that whole reel that like went viral on YouTube of me like redesigning the Broncos, and a lot of the features that I used in that design are like present in their new. Well, it's in their throwback, so it's not really me. All I'm saying is, your boy might have to fire up Photoshop and like hop back in these designs because I'm nervous the NFL is going to run out of ideas if I stop.
Man, I think you need to get paid. Tell Nike to hit you up, somebody.
They're just gonna,
Seriously.
They're going to send me a cease and desist, if anything.
And there goes your opportunity.
Just say, please stop taking credit for things that we've had in the works for 8 years.
maybe 10. Maybe 10.
But it is what it is, dude. I think that this has been a great show.
As you can see, Vinny's a little bit turned right now. So
Man, I really enjoy all of our conversations we have around here on a daily basis. And like I love getting to be me. And I want to share like me more with like our viewers. And like telling the story of like where we came from is part of that. And then also just like sometimes this is me. Like I'm just crazy and like chaotic, and I just throw stuff out there just to see how people respond. Most of my life, like I just like if you ever hear that, you ever feel that like, should I say this? Like that doesn't exist for me. Like I just say it and then deal with the repercussions.
I feel like you think about it for a second, and then there's always that one answer that comes back to you. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, say it, dude.
Like it has to be the same.
But like I want to do that more because like the more comfortable I've never podcasted more than we do now. I mean, between this, we're on Brian's show one or two times a week. We got Real Good Not Feel Good, which if you guys are watching, you're watching this on the Athletic Aesthetic channel. Me and Trey with our boy Tyler and the guys here at the studio, Swing, Jesse, Kick, we've launched Real Good Not Feel Good, which is a show that is, if you guys have been paying attention to like the whole one team movement that we've been, one team media we've been launching, and as you can tell, Athletic Aesthetics part of that channel. That show is kind of revealing what exactly is going on here and
100%.
telling the story of like us trying to figure out how to build this media company from the ground up.
Right.
So like we don't just do Athletic Aesthetic as like a side project anymore. It's really like it's
a real deal.
It's the real deal. So like we're really excited to like lean into this year, grow this year, and like tell the story a little bit more, just raw and uncut. And so go subscribe to the One Team Media YouTube channel because you'll get to have more content with me, Trey, and now Tyler and the rest of the team on that channel. So like I'm excited about that, and I just want to peel that back a little bit because I feel like when I get on the show and like it's just natural, but like you start to like talk like
A
you
robot,
get like
almost.
presenter voice,
Right.
or like in the past when we've tried to record a couple episodes like this, but then they're boring because then I'm like, and this edit, I did this.
Yeah,
and
that's
this
not
edit,
going.
and then we always scrap that episode.
Right.
So that's why I just came on here today and I was like, all right, I'm not going to script this out. I'm going to throw some designs up on the screen. I'm going to hit Trey with like a white mom comment and see how he responds. And then we're just going to go through this episode. And shout out to like Brandon and Butler, and like this is what Athletic Aesthetic is moving forward. You heard?
I don't know if there needs to be anything else said. You heard. Holy shit. Where the hell have I been at the last couple of days?
Trey went away for a week to go coach some kids in Vegas, and I just absolutely lost my mind.
This is off the wall. Like, it's all right, though, because you're not wrong, bro. This is something that I feel like we need to have fun with. We need to show people what we're really like and not what they think that we're like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Next week, you're going to just break down film.
don't do that. Don't do that, because then it's going to get real hectic, because you're going to see me cuss out these little kids who ain't even here. And they're going to watch this.
Can we
and
watch
have
my high
PTSD.
school highlight tape and let you pick me apart?
Oh, my gosh, please. I'm like, Vinny, what were we doing here? Vinny, you didn't block not a single person right here.
Dude, I was laying people out.
Remember the crackback? That used to be the most fun thing about football.
One of my best crackback blocks was on a dude from Mount Pleasant. Or no. Either Mount Pleasant or Laurel Highlands, actually. It was Laurel Highlands. Shout out to your boys over there, Swing. That felt great.
Bro, talk about like the feeling of when you actually physically move one person's body without them being able to control it. Like they're trying to control it, but you're
It
just
was the
that much.
nose guard, too. And I just depleted him, dude.
Tell me
He didn't see me coming, and he's just jogging down the field like a fat slob, like he was, like fixing his shoulder pads, and I just, bam.
How'd it feel?
I actually, on the tape, I just stopped watching the play. Like, I didn't even know if we scored. I'm peeling back so hard, and I just, like, hit this dude. He drops, and I just go like this, like, over him. I'm not even watching to see if we score anymore. I'm just, like, standing over him. I could pull it up, dude.
Please, because I want to see you go over top of your boy get clipped in the background. Like, you're standing over top of him.
We might have, I don't know, I don't have to dig deep in the archives for this. So you guys are going to have to keep everybody, talk about something while I find this.
Okay, let's talk about it. So my man Vinny was an all-star athlete back in high school. And what he's trying to show y'all right now is him decleating a chubby kid.
Have you ever decleated anybody like that?
Oh, what? Bro, I used to go searching for people. If I knew the
Was
ball
it
was
still legal
upfield,
when you played?
It wasn't. It was illegal my last 2 years. Before then, bro, everybody was getting shot.
I got to find this play, dude.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to call him out, but I definitely got me a body or two who's in the league right now. There's a couple,
I
bro.
found it.
I ain't going to hold you. There's a couple in there.
Hold on. Hold, please. All right, ready? Okay, here we go.
Where's Vinny?
All right, I'll show you.
I see you. I see you
I'll show
right
you.
there. Number 2.
Dude, this is like 2008, so this footage is absolutely butt cheeks. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Where's Vincent?
Okay. All 5 minutes of my highlights.
He's right here.
Okay, so this is me, as you'll see right here. I think it's either this or this one. I don't know. This is like shot on a potato, so we'll see. Ready? Oh, yeah, here I come. Look at my eyeing him up. Eyeing him up. Eyeing him up. Got him.
And your man's didn't even score, bro. Your man's got tackled right next to you. You
Look
didn't
at-
even
look at
block the
it- look at
person
him
who was
go,
making the
dude.
play.
Look at this kid. Watch.
Innocent.
Bro, this
Hold on.
bad.
Hold on.
You got to go back to the beginning.
Hold on. Okay, Vinny, get out of there. Get out. Did you get tackled?
Yeah,
Why would you even put that on the screen?
because it was a nice move.
You can't even see the move.
What do you mean? Look at me, dude. Watch me coming out. Look at hard, dude. Hard. Look at this graphic up here. Kickler, watch out, dude. Look at this.
Yeah,
Come back in.
Vinny, did you score a touchdown this year?
Yeah, I scored like 6. Let's just watch this hook and ladder right here. Watch this hook and ladder. Watch it on the flip side. Watch this shit. Yeet!
No torn ACL. Is that Ashy Knees running?
No, that's not. No. Can you see this on the footage? It's not that bad on the computer. This is probably my best return.
Bro,
Are
I
we
can't
really
even
just
tell where
watching
you're at.
my
Hell
highlights
yeah.
on?
Okay.
Get out.
Young Edelman.
Get out.
Get nasty, Vinny.
Here's my boy with the ashy knees.
Ashy Knees. Yo, he's fast.
Yeah,
bro.
I told you he was like ridiculously fast.
Vinny, I ain't gonna lie though. You looked a little slow, cuz I ain't gonna cap.
I'm pretty slow. I always identified as quick. This is a touchdown.
He said, I don't identify as
Look,
fast.
I smoked this dude. Keystone Oaks, Kickler, sit down.
Brrr.
I scored, I promise.
You
My
lying
dad
like-
just hit stop because he was excited. All right, I think that's enough. Look at this guy leading the team. Watch this hurdle, dude. I just was doing shit.
He got clipped. He ain't even hurley, bro. That man was in the air and realized he said that was not a good idea.
Look at this interception. Two-way player.
Go, Vinny, go.
No, I got tackled.
Bro,
Game-winning field goal hold right there.
You put that on your tape?
Yeah. Look at me running
You put
off.
that on your tape.
Yeah, look at that hold, dude. It's fucking perfect.
You really put that on your tape. And then you hit him with the Kobe Bryant. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ooh, touchdown. TJ.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm hawking you down, Vinny.
I was a junior, and I was wearing really bulky Adidas cleats that were team issued, okay? So, it's not my fault. Watch how amped I got the band, dude. The band was always geeked for me. Hype, dude. Knew it. He knew it the whole time. He knew it as soon as he saw my release, dude.
Bro, at least he can see it, because I can't see shit. Vinny, you look like you're playing in the 60s, cuz. What is this?
Huh?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Team captain. Leader. Day one leader. Watch this.
Bro, this
West
looks-
Mifflin on the turf still?
Bro, you can see it. Is that AstroTurf?
Yeah. That shit hurts. Watch this break. Dude, watch this break on the ball. Watch this break on the ball. Slant, read it, picked off. Picked. You're welcome, my boy. See me on the ground down there? I told him, you're welcome, my boy. Out route. Unstoppable. Unstoppable out route. Dude, I talked a lot of shit too. I put this on my highlight tape just because I liked how much shit I was talking. I didn't even do anything on that play.
Hey, yo. Bro, listen, if you had to make your own highlight tape, then you understand. My man Vinny was doing anything.
Yeah, this was like nobody had highlight tapes when I made this. So like this was me figuring out iMovie back on this laptop.
Okay, Vinny, yeah, get out of there, Vinny.
Yeah.
Get out of there, Vinny.
I got tackled. I didn't get tackled here though. Tutties, hand warmer.
Bro, you almost got hawked down, bro. Like,
What are you talking about?
go back. Go back.
Dude, nobody
back.
was near me on that play.
Go back.
It was a curl snake. I can't believe I didn't get D1 offers, dude.
Look at this shit.
I can't believe it. This is
Look
ridiculous.
how fast these guys
I was jogging to show like, oh, you guys forgot about me. Like I was trying to be a smartass. I may as well. If I should have like, Dion high stepped it into the end zone.
Should did something.
But I was afraid. There's my layout play again. Pancake. Jacked him up, dude.
And you just hold
Dude,
on,
watch
hold on,
this.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Watch this. Watch this.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I can send this to you if you.
They ain't gonna want to
You
watch
need to
this
come
shit.
in.
I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
wait. This is probably my best play. Ready?
Oh, that is a,
Laid out. It was a JV game, but like, it doesn't. Nobody has the timestamps.
This man got JV clips on your shit, bro. Ain't no way. No
Yeah.
wonder why you went to West Lynn. This nigga said, this JV?
I got hurt my senior year,
Goodness gracious.
so I don't want to hear it. This is great.
This boy Vinny ran like he had fucking concrete in his shoes. God damn, bro.
Dude, it's so fun. One of my coaches, one time, my coach told me I look like he said, you look like when you're running, it looks like you took a shit and you just left it in your pants. And you're just trying to get through the game without anybody noticing that there's shit in your pants.
What's the funniest story that you have while playing?
Dude, I don't know. That's what year, like, that's one thing about sports is like, you laugh so much, dude. And like, with your teammates, like, you develop these like stories with guys you're playing against. Like, there was this one dude, Nate, we called him Googly Eyes. And like, he had the like, the sports recs on. And he was definitely like a ninth grader that was just called up to to varsity because
were a
they didn't have
bully.
enough. Oh, dude, I bullied kids so bad on the field. Like this, dude. If you didn't bully kids if you didn't just get out on special teams and you just find the freshman, and you're just like, dude, I'm just gonna lay on him. I'm just gonna lay on him and just make sure he likes football. Because if he doesn't, he's not coming back Monday. Like, I used to do that shit in college too. I had nothing to lose, dude. I didn't play. I should have played, but I didn't play. And I'd get in on special teams and just wreak havoc. I'd find the guys that also didn't play, and I'd be like, we're getting a penalty on this play. And like, you think I'm kidding, dude?
No, you're Bobby Boucher for
Could you,
real,
like,
bro. This, boom. No wonder why you had so many concussions, motherfucker.
I had nothing to lose, bro. And I didn't have a Trey telling me to, like, get my shit together.
I'm not going to lie to you. I was also, but see, for me, it was different on special teams. Because for me, I would just try to stay out the way of the biggest person. And typically, the guy that had nothing to lose was like the fullback or the linebacker who just never was going to play.
Slot receiver.
And, bro, and he was 235. I'm 175 soaking wet. And yeah, there's a lot of concussions I should have had. I just got out the way. So therefore, one of my teammates got a concussion, not me. But it was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
You guys should send us some uniform designs that we can rate and review.
Or
We
send
should
some film.
send your film or a uniform design, or don't listen to the show.
Matter of fact, or go. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. Can't say that in 2024.
I need you to send me one. That's the new rule. If you're listening to this and you got all the way here, you guys obviously like us. Because
Seriously,
You
'Cause
must.
We ain't talking about shit this whole podcast, but you better enjoy it.
if you're listening to this and you're still here, you have three options.
Give
Okay?
it to him.
You could talk about it, or you could. No, that's yours.
No, that's the only two options.
Okay,
only
that's
two
yours.
options.
So you could send us a mock-up of, or a concept. I used to do a viewer submission uniform segment.
Let's do it.
So let's bring that back. You can send a video. How do we send it? Dropbox. Text me. My phone number is
Don't do that.
at Athletic Aesthetic. Yeah, just DM us a video on at Athletic Aesthetic Pod on Instagram.
Please.
And we'll pull it up on the show now that we got the screen. And then you tell us what you want the uniform. So let's say you're a Steeler fan and you're like, man, I wish the Steelers had a red alternate because they got a red diamond in their logo.
on.
Man, I want it to look like this. And get as descriptive as you possibly can.
Descriptive.
Okay? Or if you're like, man, the Lions came out with an alternate, but I want to see if they would have, instead of the black, they wanted to do that in silver. What would that have looked like? Like, any ideas or concepts that you have for sports uniforms, send them to us, and I will make Kickler mock it up immediately. And then we'll talk about it on the show. And then
I can't do this, man.
option 2, send us your film. Trey's going to break it down.
For sure.
He's going to give you a D1 scholarship. That's an AA hat. A D2 scholarship.
To BHBU.
No.
No?
Don't tell them what that is. How does that work? What is going on?
D2
Why does
scholarship.
it feel like this? All right, send the film in.
Send the
Trey,
film.
we'll send you a hat. If Trey gives you a scholarship, you get a free hat. Okay? Yeah.
If I say
and then
anything
what's
positive-
option 3? What can they do? If they don't have a mock-up or see, that's the thing is you could do either of those. You have a concept. Yeah, if you don't do either of those, you have to box Trey. Live on an episode.
How the fuck we get here?
You
No,
got to
you don't.
contribute to this somehow, bud. I'm doing the first. Well, I guess you're doing the coaching too, but
Yeah. So it has to be that to box both of
tag
us.
team match. Me and you versus them. They're blindfolded.
Bro, our luck, we gonna get Andre the Giant and someone.
Then submit a video if you don't want to fight us blindfolded.
Facts. I'm hitting you
Okay.
with a chair.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a great podcast. I had a great time, and I know you guys did too, because we talked a lot about Nathan. So with that said,
About who?
Nathan, aka Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your old QB, Nathan Peterman. Shout out.
Hey Pete, you're the reason why I was in the hospital, but I love you anyway. Damn, Jesse. Why you don't listen? We gotta
He's
get
a
Jesse
person,
a mic.
dude.
Listen, Nate, I still do love you, even though I almost died because of you. For real though, you are my dog. Also, what else did I want to throw in there? One Team Media.
Good plug.
Great plug.
That'll convince them. Dude. Brandon Butler, shout out. This has been Athletic Aesthetic, episode 54.
Fuck.
You heard. Who is our next guest? We don't know. Stay subscribed. Stay in the loop.
We're Athletic Aesthetic.
Oh, and we love you.
We love you. Like, comment, and subscribe. This shit is over.